Dr. Zakir Naik claims to be a student of comparative religions and is very good at responding to questions from the people in his audiences. But he is responding to questions by lay people who are not debaters and who are not subject experts. Watch Dr. Zakir Naik pull out the lamest excuse imaginable to avoid one debate that people actually wanted. Now, this debate that people are demanding for is between David Woods and Dr. Zakir Naik. It is not David Woods who is actually demanding that he should debate with Naik. It's the viewers, mostly Muslims, who saw how he tears apart Islam, and they believe that if he could debate with Naik, David Woods would be embarrassed. Not only are the viewers of David Woods have been asking for the debate with Naik, but even Naiki's viewers and followers have also been demanding that he debates David Woods. If you are new here, I'm Dr. K, a theologian, polemist, author, and international consultant. In addition to 3 other degrees, I hold 2 PhDs and a degree in theology with distinction. And what sets this channel apart is our relentless pursuit for truth. Here you get what religious institutions and individuals are desperate to keep hidden. Every video peels back the layer, revealing the tactics, the cover-ups, and the real stories behind the doctrine. If you crave for such deep dive, subscribe and smash the notice bell so that you don't miss the next upload. Now in this video, we are going to look at the lamest excuses imaginable that Dr. Zakir Naik has put out to avoid debating not only David Woods, but Sam Shamoun. Lame excuse number 1.
The 4th question is from Sohag Ahmed. Sir, please debate with David Woods or say something to him as he says lot of rubbish things about you and other Islamic scholars. This person, Sohag Ahmed, and few other Muslim brothers have been continuously asking this question that, oh, why is Dr. Zakir Naik not debating with David Woods? And they keep on asking this question several times, and I didn't think it was important, but now finally I've taken the question to give them the reason. Firstly, you have to understand that anyone that challenges a person, it's not required that you should accept the challenge. As far as you realize, there are many non-Muslims who are becoming famous just by trying to criticize a popular person. Generally, it's a general rule, whether Muslim or non-Muslim, if he criticizes a popular personality or a celebrity, that person becomes famous. This is a common thing, it's nothing new. So because of that, David Woods is one of the Christians who has spoken against me and spoken against some of the other Muslim scholars and tries to challenge them. Why I have not accepted such challenges? The reason is that first of all, we should not give publicity to such people. That is the reason I didn't want to answer this question. Then I thought of answering the question without taking the name of David Woods. If you go to David Woods' YouTube, you find that he has spoken against me, and those videos that made against me gets views more than 1 million or close to 1 million. So we're giving him free publicity.
Let's listen to David Woods' response to Dr. Zakir Naik's accusation.
Every day I get several messages from Muslims saying something like this: David, you talk about Muhammad in front of your books because you're too scared to say these things in front of Zakir Naik. To you Muslims who think that Christian debaters are scared of Zakir Naik, I'd just like to ask, what color is the sky in your world? Because here on Planet Reality, Zakir Naik is a joke. Zakir Naik is a joke, and I'm not saying that because I disagree with him. I'm saying it because he's a complete joke. Let me give you 3 quick reasons. First, Zakir Naik portrays himself as a champion debater, But he's never faced one actual Christian debater in his entire career. Compare Naik with someone like Shabir Ali. Shabir Ali has debated William Lane Craig multiple times. He's debated James White multiple times. He's debated Jay Smith multiple times. He's debated Mike Licona multiple times. He's debated Tony Costa multiple times. He's debated me multiple times. He's debated Sam Shamoun and Samuel Green and Jonathan McClatchy. Shabir Ali obviously isn't scared to face experienced Christian debaters. Look up Zakir Naik's debates and you'll find that he's debated a handful of people you've never heard of. The only person Zakir Naik has ever debated that I've even heard of was William Campbell. And William Campbell wasn't a debater, he was a writer. Naik knew he wasn't a debater. That's why he agreed to debate him. Naik only agrees to face people who either have no debate experience or know nothing about Islam. Those of us who debate regularly and who deal with Islam regularly, Naik won't come near us. And we've been challenging him for years. Here's a debate challenge we sent him nearly 8 years ago. I've challenged him to debate. James White has challenged him to debate. Sam Shamoun has challenged him to debate. And do you know what he says when we challenge him to debate?
Lame excuse number 2. Dr. Zakir Naik claims he will only debate people who are famous.
There are many people who challenge me for a debate. And when anyone challenges me, I say that I don't waste my time. There are hundreds of people who address large audiences. They're very popular. And what I'm asking is not something which is difficult. There are hundreds of Hindu preachers in India who have audiences more than 20,000. There are hundreds of Christian missionaries who have audiences more than 20,000. So I tell, if people like Sam Shamoun or people like David Woods want to have a debate, let them become popular. Why do they want to ride on my bandwagon?
Lame excuse number 3. He claims that if any of the Christian debaters, including David Woods, Sam, and many others, who want to debate with him but do not command the following that he has, then they should give their material to somebody who has a large following.
And if you can't get that gathering, only thing you have to do is convince with your material any other Christian preacher. There are many. Franklin Graham is there. There are many. There are 100 speakers that I know in Christianity who have given live lectures to more than 20,000 people. What you have to do is catch one of them and convince them that your material against me is logical and give it to them. I will have a debate with them. Why should I make you famous overnight? I heard one or two of his videos that Zakir Naik is a joke. It is. What he's talking is rubbish. But the moment I reply to him, he becomes famous. That's the reason I was avoiding handling this question, because now the moment I take the name of David Woods, most of the people hearing me tonight may not be aware of David Woods. A small percentage maybe. They will go and check. He will become famous. And let me tell you, there are many other people. There was a Dai by the name of Muhammad Hijab. And he came to meet me in Malaysia last year. And he's a fan of mine, he's a good Dai. He personally had a debate with David Woods. I have not seen the video, I was supposed to watch, but some of my colleagues saw it and they told that Brother Muhammad Hijab, he gave David Woods a knockout. David Woods a knockout. So when others can do the job, why should I waste my time? That's the reason previously we used to reply on the internet. Now we don't. Because the moment you reply, they'll give a counter reply and your work of positive dawah suffers. So that's the reason anyone who wants to debate me, this criteria is there. Give it to a celebrity, give it to a famous personality. He will not be a fool to debate with me. Today, if someone gives $1 million to Shri Shri Ravi Shankar, he will never agree to have a debate with me again. He knows that. Even if you give $2 million to him, he will not. Because he's a celebrity. He will lose his following. And he already lost many people in that debate who were his followers, who called him God. They accepted Islam. So that's the reason I request David Wood to convince any of these 100 Christian missionaries who are popular, who can have audience of more than 20, convince them. If he cannot convince them, why does he want to have a debate with him? When he cannot convince his own Christian brother that the material of his is enough to answer my lectures, why is he wasting his time? These people are only riding on the popularity of other people. Otherwise, he is unknown. And I request the Muslim brothers, please don't waste your time.
Lame excuse number 4. Dr. Zakir Naik says he can only debate with people who can manage at least 2% of his audience. And he's talking about roughly 20,000 people. And these are people who are supposed to come for a live audience, not YouTube subscribers or followers, not a conference, because the conference has more speakers. He wants somebody to come up with 20,000 people attending that live debate. Then he says he could debate with such a person.
My largest gathering that I have given a lecture is previously was in Kerala, then it was in Kishanganj, Bihar, where more than 1 million people attended. So 2% of 1 million is 20,000. So my criteria was I would not mind debating any non-Muslim on any topic of comparative religion as long as he can gather minimum 20,000 people for his live lecture. Not a conference. In conferences there are 20-30 speakers. They might not have come for him particularly. So if a person gives a solo lecture and if he can get audience of 20,000 people live, not on the YouTube, not on the Facebook, 20,000 live sitting, then I don't mind debating him.
Everyone is brave until they meet a wrong opponent. So what do you think of Dr. Naiki's excuses? Was Dr. Zakir Naik being cautious or just dead scared of David Woods? Is he afraid of being embarrassed? Remember what I said in the opening statement, that Dr. Zakir Naik looks like a person who is very knowledgeable, but he is responding to questions by lay people who are not debaters and who are not subject experts. Drop your comments below of what you think about this David Woods Naiki's debate, especially Naiki's response to the debate with David Woods. If you have enjoyed this video, kindly do me a favor, like, subscribe and smash the notice bell so that when I upload another video, you'll receive a notification. To watch other debate analysis of Dr. Zakir Naik, click on this link.